Are we going? Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Joli.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we couldn't.
Not that y'all would know about that.
No. Yeah, it's hard behind the scenes here sometimes.
Yeah, literally in the office. Like, y'all don't get what we have to do to entertain.
I know, it's a lot of effort.
All three
a lot of work that goes into it for all three of our listeners.
Literally. And I know that y'all are listening to that only the first not even 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear all of this. Keep listening.
Keep listening. We get better at the end.
Yeah, do we? Once a few ginger beers appear.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
My week's been quite good. I've not been doing a lot this week, I don't think.
It's one of those weeks.
Yeah, last 2 weeks I've just been relaxing for the most part.
Yeah.
What about you, Joli?
I mean, like the 4th week of February. No, not the 4th. Maybe the 3rd week of February.
Yeah.
Who's to know?
Yeah, it's the 3rd week.
Who's to know that?
We're nearly going into the 4th.
Yeah, I had to go get a new passport this week.
Oh.
Baby, that costs a lot of fucking money. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. It's like the most expensive in the world, or second most.
Yeah, it was like $800. Well, not 800, like 400 and like something.
That's insane.
But like seriously, I love bureaucracy. Is that what it's called?
Bureaucracy?
Like filling out forms and stuff. Like
what?
I have a lot of fun doing that.
Really?
I don't know why.
I love signing contracts, especially when I don't know what they mean.
Literally, who reads a contract?
It's me sometimes.
Yeah, me when I was like 12.
Yeah.
Like high school contract or something. I was like, need to read this quickly, mum and dad. We don't want to get sucked into something.
Yeah, you're gonna get scammed out of school. I mean, you kind of did.
Yeah, well.
School's a scam.
The school is a scam. But no, filling out forms is so fun. They need to invent a job where you just like fill out forms.
I think that's called admin.
No, but like it's not personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't other people's business sometimes be a bit more interesting?
Well, yeah, that's tea, and you can make things up about people.
Yeah.
Is that fraud?
I don't know.
I don't think it's fraud.
I think it is.
Maybe slander.
It's not slander.
Libel.
I can't remember.
Oh yeah, you did go to law school.
I was just writing like police reports the time I got into it.
No. Classics.
Absolutely love police reports.
Did lawyers have to write police reports?
No, it was like a criminology class that I had to do for my law. I can't remember. And then I was just learning about like the basic legislation. I have no idea.
Love.
I cannot remember for the life of me.
I remember in like 2010s, 2012, when every Tumblr bitch who ran a gore blog wanted to be like a criminologist or a what do you call it, like a mortician? Like
yeah, mortician.
Literally.
I considered it once. I didn't run a gore blog, but I thought I'd probably be good at, because I did hair and makeup and stuff. I always liked doing that, but I don't really like being that close to people. So I was like, if it's like a person that's dead already, then I don't really have to like try and have a conversation with them. Yeah,
true. But as a mortician, did they do the hair and makeup and stuff?
Yeah.
As well as like pull their guts out and shit?
Yeah.
Or do they not have to do that these days?
I don't know. I know mortician like that they get them fully ready to be like shown at the funeral.
True. Damn.
Maybe there can be multiple people that do it, but
that's why they're always a little faggy.
Yeah, literally.
Because they gotta get their hair
doing
and makeup
like
in
this
check,
old
baby.
Queen's glam for her open casket.
Wait, I'm back in on that job.
Yeah, we should go to mortuary school.
Yeah, if this doesn't work out.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I get sad.
I don't know. I feel like my mum works in the aged care home and she thinks it's really beautiful when they die. Because they die peacefully.
Yeah, because they're probably annoying AF, some of them.
No, she's obsessed with them. It used to freak me out. I'm going to go see her at work because some were like had really bad dementia and would just yell at you.
Oh my god, the dementia ward. I can't with that mess. Like it's kind of like kind of entertaining. Like,
I know,
I feel
no,
bad.
it kind of is. Yeah, it's
I actually
sad.
don't, because they're like calling you a faggot or something anyway.
Yeah, literally. They're like saying something super racist.
Yeah, literally. Literally, and they're like calling you like racist things that aren't even your race.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Like, me and my dad used to go and like that's the craziest shit. I'm like,
yeah, it's beyond. They're like telling you about like their daughter that isn't real or something.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know. It's sad.
And their real daughter's right there.
Yeah.
That would piss me off.
Yeah, I'd get really offended.
Literally, I'm like, I'm here face to face. Like, no other bitch cares about you. Like, the nurses are faking it.
Yeah. Like that nurse, did you see that got fired for like filming TikToks with the patients or whatever?
I just know she wasn't Filipino.
No, it was like, I can't remember where it was, somewhere in America, and she was like twerking on the sink.
Wait, that's crazy.
I know, it was really crazy. The videos are cooked.
Into working with them?
Not for them, just like next to them on the camera. It was weird.
At least do it for them.
Yeah.
Like, at least get them involved. Like,
yeah, you'd like teach them how to twerk. That would be really fun.
Wait, yeah.
We should go run a twerking class for the elderly.
I'm going to take one first myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I can barely do it like a 1-2 step.
We'll teach you. No, you have rhythm.
No, I don't. I got a lot of things, so rhythm ain't one of them, baby.
Yeah. You've got decorum in class. You don't need to twerk. Grace Kelly, that's one woman that never needed to twerk.
Exactly. Did you ever see Audrey Hepburn twerking?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably on that D. Who is she married to?
Audrey Hepburn, I can't remember.
Someone Hepburn?
No.
Oh, so she...
That was her name.
She's very modern.
I think so. I don't know. She was married to somebody, but I can't remember who.
Yeah, I would Google it, but I actually don't give a fuck.
Yeah, same.
I just want to see, like...
I feel like it was someone not that famous.
Someone irrelevant, honestly. Like all these old actors. No.
I love them. You know,
no,
they're my
I do
favorite.
love them. I love Jane Crawford and
Same.
Judy Garland and Betty Davis.
Mm-hmm. We need to go to Judy Garland's house like Joan Rivers did.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Liza live there?
No, it's like one of Judy Garland's old houses that she lived in LA. She doesn't live there anymore.
Yeah.
But in Joan and Melissa, Joan like is spreading her friend's ashes and was like, this is where Judy Garland used to live. And then the person like, and so she's like pouring the ashes out on the front yard, and the owner of the house comes out and like yells at her for trespassing. And she has a go at them. She's like, you live in Judy Garland's house, like, and you don't expect people to come here?
Literally.
But like, I agree with that.
Like, you don't expect people...
No, like if I bought Judy Garland's house, I would expect people to want to look at it and visit.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'd probably let people spread ashes around there.
Absolutely, I would do that.
It's just respectful.
It's having some respect. And
if
Liza comes over, you let her in. Totally. Wait, why is Liza Minnelli's last name not Garland?
Because she has her dad's last name.
That makes a lot of sense. As I said that, I was like, damn, that's a...
Yeah.
So she's Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense too.
I can't remember her dad's first name, but he was Italian, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Love Italian.
Thank you.
I famously love Italians.
Thank you. Baby, I'm Sicilian.
Yeah.
Trust.
No, I love Sicilians way more than Italians, I think.
Yeah, because we're Italians with some heart.
Yeah.
And some... you have a rough around the edges.
None of that northern bullshit.
Literally. Baby, you're basically fucking French. Or Swedish or something.
Swiss? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Is that near Italy?
Yeah, Switzerland. They've got some beautiful mountains.
I've heard. I have heard about that, actually. I've been meaning to go there for a while.
Switzerland? Wait. Yeah, the Swiss franc is like one of my favorite currencies.
Yeah, I think franc is a great name for money.
Yeah, so Italian.
Yeah. Wait. Isn't that what the Italians used to be? What did the Italian dollar used to be called?
I don't know.
Before it was euro, I can't remember.
It was called like the Romano or something.
No, I don't think so.
It could be.
I feel like maybe it was francs as well.
I'll look it up.
I feel like
we had a different one in Sicily.
You just traded your goats.
Yeah, literally. It was mafia, baby. We traded land.
Yeah. I missed that vibe. I wish people just traded land more.
Currency of Italy before euro, not before Italy. Oh, the lira. I did know that
lira.
Actually.
Oh.
I don't know why I forgot that. It's because
Because
I'm a little bit loopy, baby. Coming off my psych meds.
Oh yeah, you have been a bit loopy the last few weeks.
Yeah, but I've been feeling amazing.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're finally getting healed.
Literally. In context to the listeners, I've been on the same mood stabilizer for like almost like 10 years, which is crazy. And I've literally I've never like gone like since I moved to Melbourne 7 years ago, I haven't gone and got like an assessment to see if it was still like
relevant,
necessary.
Yeah.
And I did, and they were like, no, you don't really need to be on that. Like, it's kind of crazy that you were. Like, literally, like, it's kind of crazy that you have been for that long. Literally. And so coming off, it's like, yeah, like, I'm like loopy, but it's like, damn, like, I've been taking meds for no reason. Like, if somebody was doing hardcore drugs for 10 years, people would be like, oh, they were altering their brain every single day.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, that's really bad. But because it's a mood stabilizer,
then it's normal.
But I have the light back behind my eye.
Yeah, me too. I'm really happy for you.
But like, yeah, I literally can go for a walk and like see like a fucking dog or a flower and like feel love and passion towards it.
Wait, I'm not on mood stabilizers, but I still don't feel that.
Yeah, but you're autistic.
I kind of.
I don't think they can feel emotions.
I just process them in a different way.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, no, it's because I have a Gemini moon.
True, yeah. My Cancer moon is really coming up.
Yeah, you're more sensitive than I am. I am not.
Yeah.
But I'm not insensitive.
No.
I just don't really have feelings. I just have outbursts.
Yeah. I'm like, you definitely have feelings, baby.
I have outbursts, but I don't know how to know what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I'm very disconnected with my
I don't
emotional side.
Yeah, you don't need any psych meds, baby.
No. I mean, I definitely would never go on them.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be on Vyvanse, but that was just a little tool.
Yeah.
For my studies.
Have you ever been on other ones?
I was on some when I was in high school, like antidepressants or whatever. But I just like...
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they were very strong, but I just got sick of taking them and like went cold turkey. And then I used to like walk through school and not know where I was.
Yeah. That's the feeling coming off them, baby.
Yeah. Which was crazy.
Yeah. It's like kind of insane. Like, you see like a lot more like, maybe I guess your age group or whatever, even though we're close in age, but younger age groups is what I mean to say.
The generational gap.
Yeah. Who are on it's like they start prescribing them antidepressants like lollies, you know?
Literally, I swear I was like 14 or 15 when I was put on them. But granted, it was kind of like a last straw thing. Yeah, true. But I think I just had ADD and I hated doing school because I was always in trouble. Yeah. And then that would make me depressed. Yeah. And also I would like take pingers on the weekends, like every week. So that couldn't have been very good for my mental health.
Not just mental health, like brain development.
Yeah, no, my brain is fried. Like,
yeah. Totally
fried. Just from like all the damage I did.
Teenage pinger syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah. Developmentally.
I know a lot of people.
And my brain's still not fully developed. Can't wait for it to be.
Well, your brain doesn't develop until like later in life.
It's 25. Like 25 for cis women.
Yeah.
For AFABs.
What is it for men?
27.
Oh, wait.
Wait, your brain's fully developed.
Wait. I've actually been feeling like that, though.
No, and you've been acting like it, too.
My brain's developed, yeah, literally.
Yeah, you're so like wholesome 3 days. Now.
I've been, like sober for, 3 days.
Yeah, but you've only been going out 1 day a week.
Yeah, and I've been going home.
And you've been going home. Before it's light outside, yeah, which is amazing.
For me, yeah. Compared to a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The last 2 years of that final burst of brain development.
You have to get it all out. Yeah, that's where I'm at the moment, I think.
Literally.
No, I've still been, I've been about the same as I always have.
But once you let those female hormones set in.
Yeah.
And start acting with some couth. Your life will change, ladies.
Yeah.
And gents, even.
Yeah, I'm not very in touch with my female hormones either, I don't think.
Yeah, I can give you some estrogen.
Yeah, I probably need some, actually. Wait, should I start taking E as an experiment? Isn't that just what, the pill is? Or is that opposite?
I think it's similar, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she's like taking T blockers. I feel like your T might be the issue.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I would never take any of that stuff because I don't trust it.
I'm glad. You'll never have to.
No, I'll never have to. No, I mean like the pill and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a different story.
Yeah, like I would never fuck my hormones like that. If I wanted to transition, obviously.
Well, yeah, like you kind of have to. There's not really other options if you want to transition.
Yeah. I'll just have a trans child and let them transition as a child.
Transition vicariously through them. Like either way, like.
Yeah, well, I'm already F to M to F.
Yeah, and you might go back to F soon.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered.
You never know.
Yeah, sometimes I like wearing dresses and have a pretty dressed face. Mm-hmm. It's all about balance for me, I think.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If I have like 1 week where I feel like dressing like a pretty traditional 1950s woman.
Housewife, baby. Yeah.
And then another where I'm wearing all clothes I've like stolen off men, pretty much.
And sometimes you can combine both. Wear a snapback and a sundress.
I like.
You're not non-binary.
I like cohesive looks. Yeah, I'm not non-binary. You have to pick one, guys.
Yeah, you're not gender fluid.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm either dressing like a 12-year-old at a barbecue or like
a 12-year-old at a barbecue.
Yeah.
In a different way.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's
you.
Yeah, you need to be versatile with what you can do. You need girls that can do both.
Literally. No, I'm always in very feminine outfits, like right now.
Yeah, definitely. We're both in quite feminine. Yours is a lot more feminine than mine, though.
Yeah, I'm wearing a t-shirt that says "I love BJ," which is Beijing, obviously.
Yeah, which you love.
I did love Beijing.
Yeah.
But I was walking to IGA the other day, and some faggot on the street walked past me. He's like, "I love your t-shirt," and I was like, "Oops, I forgot I was wearing this in public."
My God. Love that.
Like, thank you, Queen.
Thank you, Queen.
Thanks, Queen.
Love. Was it an old queen?
No, like a classic gay.
Yeah.
Like not like normal, like not normal age, like my age probably.
Right, a classic.
But like a classic, just like, you know.
Yeah,
a
no, I
run-of-the-mill
love
gay that you would have seen on like an early 2000s show.
Love
We don't
those.
see enough of them anymore.
We don't. No, I've been thinking about that. We've been speaking about that actually, I think.
Literally, like going to Pride, I didn't see any gays with spiky hair. Just like classic spiky hair.
I don't think I did either. I mean, I didn't spend that much time at Pride actually.
With the gays.
With the gays. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bit caught up at Pride.
Yeah. Everyone.
And I was just feeling a bit socially overwhelmed that day. I was staying in.
It's a lot.
A small group. We did go to the big party.
I didn't.
Thing for a while.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And that was very overwhelming.
It was like I felt like I was like lit when I was.
Same.
I had like not that many drinks.
I know there was like a crazy energy.
Yeah, it was buzzing.
It was so.
It was buzzing. Yeah.
And just seeing that many people you know in one place, that hasn't happened to me for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, especially when it's Hope Street, like.
Yeah, fuck that place. No, actually, love that place.
No hate.
Amazing place. Love my city.
Having date night spot.
Wouldn't know.
Literally. Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No, I guess it's a good general meeting space for large groups of people.
Yeah. I mean, thanks for the Google review, babe. I love a good general, but gays have been very, I guess, rewarded. I mean, this is like a. It always ends into a gay episode for us. But I was going to say the other best gay thing that has happened in gay news is Addison Rae's new song.
Yeah, literally. That is the best gay news like ever. I'm so obsessed with it. So it came out like almost a week ago now. I sat there, I was counting down all day
You really were.
I was so excited. Well, I listened to it like at midnight the night before because I can't remember what I was doing. I think I'd finished work.
As well, yeah. You were such a racist.
Yeah, racist. I'm the biggest racist, you guys. That's the name of Addison Rae's fans.
Yeah, racist.
I actually have been obsessed with her like since she was a TikToker. I was like, this bitch is hilarious. Because I just like, I don't know, I thought it was hilarious. And then she started dropping music in her first song, Obsessed. I was obsessed with. I was also like, I kind of was ironically liking that back then, but it was still like good.
Yeah.
And then she dropped that whole EP. I've loved it forever.
Yeah.
And now this new era is everything.
Incoming, baby.
She's so cool. I'm literally obsessed with her. She's sick. And high fashion. I feel like when I first heard the song, I didn't love it as much as like Diet Pepsi and Aquamarine, but like I think it's a really, really good song now.
Yeah.
I think just at first listening, I didn't really get it, maybe. Like I kind of did.
You didn't get high fashion, baby?
Yeah, no, I don't get high fashion. I had dropped out of fashion school.
Did you go to fashion school as well?
Yeah, when I did design, creative direction.
Pick a struggle, girl.
I know. But no, I hate the fashion industry. It's evil.
So true. No, Addison, it's like I didn't know who she was when she was a TikToker because y'all know me. I have my blinders on when I'm on consuming media. But
totally.
I heard To Die For, which I think did they come out before Obsessed? Or it leaked.
I think maybe it leaked. Yeah, I can't remember.
Me and Taz used to be at like parties, like putting that on YouTube or SoundCloud or whatever. And people were like,
and you love Charlie XCX.
Yeah, literally. I was like, To Die For like went off like milk for me, baby.
It's so good. Every song on that EP is so good.
Yeah, literally. That EP is amazing.
It's like a year ago I was in Sydney, I remember, and I swear on the plane there, that's all I listened to.
Yeah.
Like, it's just everything. I was listening to it again the other day.
Yeah,
I was listening to her whole discography, like all 7 songs.
And is there a flaw in the discography?
None. No notes whatsoever.
No, high fashion I like.
I like it.
I don't think I like it as much as her other songs.
Yeah.
I think it's a little, maybe it's like slightly one note. Like,
yeah, kind of. I loved the video.
Loved the video.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh my God, who like worked on this? And the director...
David Lynch. That's his last work.
No, it's a guy called Mitch Ryan, and he's like directed some other music videos. I think he did like an Olivia Rodrigo thing, but I think most of his work is like for like high fashion companies and doing campaigns and stuff for that. Oh. Which I thought was really interesting.
That's really on the nose.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, he had like good YSL videos and stuff, but his style is really interesting.
Yeah, I like it. They give very like perfume ad vibes, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I feel like... And she filmed it all in Louisiana, where she's from.
It's so interesting because like she like the kind of stuff I guess TikToking that she was doing is very like Make America Great Again dances, vibes, you know? Like you wouldn't think that she'd become like go down this direction, but like Charlie really took her under the wing.
Yeah, I think she's so cool. She also works heaps with Lexi Smith, who's so cool. And that's like where most of her style comes from, I think. But I feel like she's always been kind of cool. Like, I don't know.
I just like don't know anything about that era of TikTokers. Like,
neither really.
The dancing,
like I just remember
ones,
like piss taking TikTok dances when it was like lockdown, and so I would watch Addison Rae.
While you're taking the piss, I was making TikToks. Trust.
Yeah.
With humor. Oh my God, if you go to my 2020 TikToks, like...
No, I've seen them. They're so funny.
Good. With like 2 views of production.
Yeah.
And
such
so maybe
a waste.
I was just bitter that Addison Rae like took off when I was putting in my blood, sweat and tears.
That's
2
valid.
minutes
That's so fair.
Yeah. But I guess I just didn't master the algorithms.
Yeah.
Although I did actually. I had a few viral ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Couple with that one real viral one that has almost 1 million likes.
Yeah, I had
You did too.
I did too. Of like when I slept on an empty room with a mattress on the floor.
Apartment of a fashionista.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you do have interior decor goals. well,
yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
I'm such a good interior designer, you guys.
Well, you're probably going to tell me now that you studied interior design too.
I'm just a student of the world.
I mean, the day you stop learning is the day your brain stops pumping blood.
Yeah, I love to learn.
Yeah, if you like have learned everything, then you may as well just like die.
Yeah.
Because even up until the last like breath that you can take, you can learn like, oh wait, this is what the
dying
last breath
feels like. Like literally.
Wait, that was so profound. See, I told you the light's coming back into my into my body.
Every breath you take, you can kind of take that as a lesson, I guess.
Literally, like I'm like thinking about breathing right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I'm not breathing enough.
Yeah, probably because we keep smoking and vaping so much. That's why I don't have a voice either.
No, literally.
Yeah. When is Addison's album meant to come out? Do you know?
I don't. Let me look it up. What's it called again?
I don't know if it's titled. Well, she's got like 3 singles out, so I feel like it should be coming soon.
It should be. Like, there should be at least a title. I hope it's called Racist.
Yeah.
I mean, the placeholder name is AR1.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it will be called that.
No.
Although that's kind of chic. Like...
That kind of would be...
Sorry, guys. I just had a little...
Jolly spilled her drink over our whole recording setup, but everything's fine.
Yeah, I put it all over my laptop. Sorry, guys.
Where were we? What were we talking about?
How klutzy I am.
Yeah.
I got really thrown off by that.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about Addison's album.
Yeah.
AO1. There's no, like, date or time of when it would be released.
I don't think so.
It doesn't have a release date in May, like The Right Person will stay.
Oh my god. Which is also a Mandela effect we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought it was got The Right One Will Stay.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. But I feel like I just... Oop. I feel like I just heard you say that a lot. I like obviously saw it when she posted.
Well, I have been manifesting that for myself. The right one will stay.
Yeah.
Not the right person because... Well, I guess like a person, like, that's ideal. But like I could find the perfect dog on the street or something. Like the perfect chihuahua.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of Lana, did you see the we saw the rumors?
That she might be pregnant?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Imagine.
What did she say? Well, I think she does want to have a baby.
I'm sure she wants to. Yeah, she sings about it a lot.
She said. So she said something in Fingertips, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what the exact words are, but I know which part you're discussing.
Well, yeah, like if she's pregnant, I would literally, it'll feel like I'm pregnant.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, like that's honestly will be a very happy day for me if Lana's pregnant.
I know. I really wonder. I wonder what trajectory that would send her on.
Yeah, she's gonna start writing like.
Just gonna do a kids album like Snoop Dogg did.
A kids album.
No,
Wait, she needs.
Someone played me the Snoop Dogg kids album a few weeks ago, and it's pretty good.
I did not know that Snoop Dogg had a kids album.
Neither until we were at the park and someone had their baby there, and they were telling me about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It was really cute.
I'm really into babies. Like, I want a baby so bad now.
Yeah, you have baby Nyla.
Yeah. But I want my own.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for you to be a mother.
I probably need to get over it. Like, it's going to be a hard process, baby. Like...
Well, I
mean,
need to
set like a financial bracket on. Well, no, you can naturally just like put one in the oven.
Yeah, I know, but God knows what I'm gonna pass down to that child mentally.
That's what. Yeah.
You and I keep seeing
is transsexualism
things
being, hereditary?
Yeah, it is, I think. No, I keep seeing heaps of posts and stuff that are like, you inherit your mother's nervous system, like, as a baby.
Yeah. Everyone?
Yeah, like, that's, like, I don't know. But yeah, you inherit your mother's nervous system. That's why, like, generational trauma is a thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't really want to pass that on to anybody.
Yeah, wait, so you only get your mum's trauma?
No, it's like your mother's and your grandmother's, and it goes back in the lineage. Like, everyone's inherited everyone's that they came out of.
True.
Because I think the stress... I actually watched, like, a podcast or something ages ago with this scientist guy. And he was talking about how, like, people with ADHD started really becoming a thing after the wars because all the mothers was, like, so stressed with the baby in their belly and when they were, like, infants or whatever, that they, like, inherited that stress, and that's why their nervous system's dysregulated.
Yeah, right.
Which makes sense when you think about it. It does make
a lot of sense. But if you get, like, your mother, like, honestly, like...
Well, when I got, like, diagnosed with ADD when I was, like, 18, because I obviously knew I was...
different.
Well, I knew, like, I needed Ritalin.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah, kind of everyone does now. Yeah. But when I was, like, researching it, if a mother has, like, ADD, it's like 30 times more likely that the children will have it.
Yeah, true.
Which makes sense, because my mum used to, like, flood the bathroom every time she ran a bath. She was that kind of ADD.
Wait, that's very glamorous. That's like a...
No, she'd just forget about it.
Yeah, but it's a glamorous, funny movie moment.
Yeah, and she would, like, burn food and
stuff.
stuff.
It's a Looney Tunes moment.
Yeah, literally. We're going absolutely Looney Tunes.
I mean, but if you only inherit, like, the trauma from your mum's side, I'm actually okay with that. From my mum's side. Yeah. My dad's side's a lot worse, baby.
I think my mum's is probably worse.
Yeah, true.
But she's pretty well adjusted.
Yeah. I mean...
I think maybe it was later in life. That's why I am the way I am.
Yeah. I mean, eventually you have to become adjusted, you know? Teenage and young adult years are the times to be mentally unstable. But eventually you got to lock in and...
Yeah. Well, I'm quite mentally stable.
Put your hair back and...
Yeah. Just lock it.
Just
yeah, what?
Put on some gangster rap and deal with it.
Yeah. That's what I do most days, I think.
Yeah. No, I think you do. Like, you always get out. You always leave the house.
Yeah. Because I get so bored in the house.
Yeah. I mean, same, but I'm just so, like, locked into being lazy.
Yeah, no, I like
moving.
I like being alone.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, you don't have, like, seem to have too bad social anxiety. Like that.
Yeah, I don't really have social anxiety anymore. Because I kind of just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But I definitely need alone time sometimes.
Everyone do.
Like, I always have liked my own space. That's why I like living alone.
Oh, love it.
Because I can just, like, not be around anybody if I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like, I don't have to say hello to somebody in the kitchen or...
That's what
whatever.
I hate.
Like, I can't deal with that when I just don't want to speak to anybody.
Like, literal, share house vibes where you have to get home and say, how are you? And, like, listen to someone talk about
their like, their random
when you
job.
You literally just want to fuck, like,
yeah.
I just want to scream, I don't give a fuck.
Literally. You're like,
I want to put my eyeballs out in front of them and, like, stamp on them and, like, that, like...
Oh, my God.
I mean...
Granted, I've always lived with quite good people who are my friends.
No, same.
Like, but sometimes I just don't feel like speaking to anybody.
Same. I've always, like, actually lived with friends. Like,
yeah.
who are actually genuinely... Except for, like, the
same.
very first place I lived in.
Yeah, same. And even the first place I, like, became best friends with, like, one of the main people in the house.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Freya.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, that was my first ever house.
The first house I lived in was, like, when I moved in, one of the girls was, like, building a giant life-size vagina.
Oh my God.
Because she was like a burlesque performer, and there was just like a massive like vagina in like the living room. And my friend like Elise, when she came over, like her name was like Vagina Girl.
Stop, that's so funny.
I was like, girl, like I was like really got thrown into Melbourne.
Yeah.
Like thrown into Melbourne.
That's
there was
bad luck.
a vagina in the living room, and like the second party I went to in Melbourne was like Barber. I was like,
oh my God.
Someone in an Ariana Grande mask getting fucked on the dance floor. I was like, damn, like I really moved to Melbourne, baby.
Yeah, you're in the big smoke now.
This ain't Fremont anymore,
Yeah.
Toto.
Oh my God, that's crazy. You would live in a house like that.
Yeah, well, I only stayed there for 3 months.
Fair.
Because then they like accused me of stealing the alcohol.
Were you?
Yeah. Well, no, I stole a couple shots of Sambuca.
Oh.
Like, it was barely anything. Like, they were like, you're stealing all that alcohol. I was like, yeah, okay. I took like a few shots of Sambuca.
That's fine.
It was like barely anything.
Yeah. Oh, it happens. No, I had to kick somebody out of a house once because they were like actually an alcoholic and stealing everyone's drinks.
Yeah.
It was really crazy.
Yeah, like living by yourself, it's like, it's great, but it's also a curse because like I love blaming people for things. And you can't blame anybody but yourself when you live by yourself.
That's kind of what I do like about it. Because it's like, okay, I know this is all my fault.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, because it's like, well, because I'm messy, I always get like really anxious and guilty in a house because I am so messy and sometimes I just forget to do things. And cleaning is like not easy for me for some reason. I'm very bad at mundane tasks. If whoever's listening didn't know this already. So I kind of like get really anxious to like use shared spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know if I make a mess, I'll forget to clean it up like straight away.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm doing other things. So I like living by myself because it's just like only I have to deal with it. But then it's also like, which I also kind of like, but like I don't let people come around to my house really. No. Because it's always trashed. And I don't want people to see how I live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so only a select few are allowed in my house. But I kind of like that. It makes it more sacred.
I've never even been.
Yes,
you
have.
I have.
You've been to hang out on the floor with me.
I've been, yeah.
To organize my cupboard.
Which I love doing.
Yeah, we might need to get you over to redo it. I need to organize everything.
See, I don't like chores like that, but like because my mum really drilled it into us to be like very clean and tidy. Like I have like a guilt if I don't do that, even if I'm by myself, you know? Yeah. But I do love like color coordinating. I absolutely love color coordinating things and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's like it takes me a while to actually get to do something. Like,
yeah,
I
really
say
need
like
to
this
be
week
in
I
the
have to
mode.
vacuum, and then it'll be a Monday, and then I'll end up doing it on Thursday at like 11 at night because
Yeah.
I finally.
Yeah, it's like until you have no other.
Literally, I finally got the energy, number one, but I also haven't done anything in the meantime.
Yeah. No, that's same.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I try to make lists of things.
We're so bohemian.
Yeah, we are.
Lists, do they help?
I've been kind of into making lists lately, well, because I've been like cooking my own food and buying groceries again.
Yeah, you have.
I find
Proud
like,
of you.
yeah, it's actually a nice change. Well, I just got sick of like every single takeout food.
Love takeaway food.
Oh, same. But like I got to a point where I was like, I literally don't want any of this. I just need to knuckle down and like clean my kitchen so I can cook some food. And it stayed pretty clean.
Yeah.
But writing lists like help me with groceries for sure, because otherwise I just forget.
Yeah.
And I try to make lists of like things I need to do, but I often don't do them all.
A grocery list is a classic. Like it's tried and tested.
Yeah, I love it. It does really work, and it helps you just stick to what you need.
I suck at going grocery shopping.
Yeah, you hate it. We were talking about that a while ago, and then the next day I did a big grocery shop, and I was like, wait, this is kind of fun. But I do have to be in the mood for it.
I fucking hate it. I get so overwhelmed at the grocery shops.
Well, same usually, but that's why I'm like, list is good, because then you just go to every spot you need to go.
Yeah. But
and
then
it's like
still
doing fun. It's like playing a game. Like doing a treasure hunt.
Literally cooking mama.
Yeah.
But not really. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I need to start romanticizing the grocery store a little bit more. But I just can't, not in this economy.
No. You need to steal a bit.
Yeah, which I like, I'm not, like, I can't do that anymore. I'm too old.
They're making it so hard to steal from the grocery store. Like,
yeah.
It's really annoying.
Yeah. It's just like, for me, it's because have such a cultured palate, you know, like I don't eat to fuel myself, I eat to enjoy it, you know?
Same.
So it's like, I don't want to like eat the things I can cook because like they're kind of shit, you know? Like I want to eat some fucking like beautiful Chinese or Indonesian food or something, and like I'm not gonna try and cook that because it's gonna be shit if I cook it.
It's meat and authentic.
Like, may as well buy it.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, yes, I can cook amazing Italian food, but like I don't want to eat that every single day.
No.
You know, then I'll yeah.
Yeah, I just like to diversify what I make. I feel like I've never cooked the same thing in my house like twice, because
you've only cooked that like 3 times.
No.
4.
Yeah, maybe like 6 or 7. No, but then I make something like kind of huge and have to eat it for a week, and then I never want to eat it again.
Oh, I hate that.
And it's like, that's the one thing that's bad about living alone. You can't just leave shit in the fridge and be like, oh, someone can have that if you don't want. Like, you just leave shit. And it's like, I don't want to eat the same meal 3 days in a row.
No, that's another thing I hate. Like, I would like, I'm like getting a phase where I'm going to meal prep. And then I have this shit in the freezer for like a year because like, I don't want to eat it.
I know. It's really frustrating that I hate.
Yeah. Like, I do not get people who can like cook a fucking soup or something at the start of the week and then eat that soup every single day. Like, I guess, soup? Are you kidding me?
No, when the girls used to make soup, I would fuck that shit up. At the old house, it was so good.
No, I do not fuck with soup. Like Asian soups, like pho or ramen.
No,
yummy.
like really good chicken soup with like chili and stuff. No, it's yummy. No, Taz will agree with me on this. We always talk about when the girls used to make chicken soup. We'd be eating like 7 bowls.
Yeah, maybe I just haven't had a good chicken soup. Yeah. Like, I swear, like when like my mum used to cook soups, they were just like the shittest fucking soups. Like, no offense, mum, if you're listening. But it was like I think, I can't remember if it was my mum or my nana, they'd make some shit like fucking pea and ham soup. Like, what the fuck? That is disgusting. Or leek soup or potato soup. No, I like
potato and leek soup. It's really yum.
But that's like, as like an entree. You know, maybe. Or like a little...
Depends. Have it with something else. Have it with some bread. I have
some passion against soup. Like, I'm really anti-soup.
I really like soup.
Yeah.
I must say, I feel like it definitely has grown on me.
What's your favorite soup?
Probably like a chicken soup.
Just a classic?
Yeah.
Do you like
chicken,
minestrone?
Vegetable. Yeah, I like most soups.
I don't mind minestrone.
I like potato and leek soup, and I like pumpkin soup.
See, I don't mind soups that are like have some substance in them, like pasta or things like that, you know, like. Or like a lot of Asian soups have like actual like
noodles and stuff
and meat and shit. Like, but like a
pureed soup,
substance. I'm like, like I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you need like you can't just eat a bowl of soup. You need at least bread or like something.
If anyone has any great soup recommendation places for like classic old head soups, let me know.
I swear there is soup.
Yeah, it's called a soup kitchen.
No, I swear there used to be this. There used to be a soup place I swear I would order from when I was sick.
Yeah.
Me on Uber Eats when I'm sick is like a problem. I already spoke about the Boost juice.
Oh my god. Wait, next did I tell you about the dream I had about Boost juice?
I think you did, but I can't remember catching
I had a dream that we like ordered like 10 Boost juices and did like a review on the pod
of Boost
juices.
Wait, maybe we should do that
next episode. Guys, anyone who's listening at this point, please DM one of us your favorite Boost juice order.
Yeah.
That we should try. Like maybe they have like pumpkin or Boost juice or something.
I don't know. There's probably some crazy off menu items.
But no, sick Uber Eats ordering is like
It's really bad. And like, I swear it's every time I'm sick is the only, like, I'm a savory palate myself.
Yeah.
But the only time I ever like want sweets and stuff is when I'm sick.
Yeah.
And so I'll be sick ordering like fucking pancakes with ice cream and shit after I've just had like 3 Boost juices for breakfast and soup for lunch.
But it's because you
ordered every meal. Like,
yeah, that's actually a thing because like
no, you like feel weak and you need sugar.
Yeah, but also because your body like pushes when you're sick pushes more salt into your bloodstream, so like your body needs to balance out like the umami in your blood.
Umami.
That's not true. I just felt like lying. That's
Wait,
not true.
Not true?
Yeah, that's not true.
No, I think there is something related to that though. That it's like
dehydration. Like you want sugar.
Yeah. And I think
when you're weak.
Yeah, it's like your body wants more like energy, so it craves sugar because it's like the quick hit of energy.
And it's like a society thing too. Like, you know, when you like get a blood test or something and they like give you a jelly bean, like you don't really need that.
No, you do for blood sugar, I think.
Yeah, but they're yummy. I actually love jelly beans.
Like, jelly beans. I love like the pharmacy jelly beans.
Luca gels. Oh,
they're so good.
In my melon.
Yeah, they're a lolly I really like.
Lolly, I know. Like they're a classic.
I love jelly beans actually. Yeah, no, I like sweet food, but I don't eat it very often.
I never see you eat sweet food that often.
No, I ate half an eclair at Brunetti's last night.
Oh, yes, Brunetti's. And I had a cassata.
Yummy.
An espresso.
But I had a sandwich as well. I had to balance it
out. Love Brunetti's.
Same.
It's such a
we haven't been to Brunetti's for ages, and we were there last night. We were talking about how amazing it was.
No, literally, you'll see women hanging out with men, you know, Italians hanging out with Filipinos, Christians hanging out with Buddhists.
Yeah.
Everyone's just, it's like where love comes to unite.
Like, definitely. And also at like 10 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just somewhere to go where you're not worried about the hustle and bustle of life. All you can do is enjoy a simple coffee and cake.
Take your ticket and take your order.
That's what I'm saying. Actually, no, it actually pisses me off about society. The ticket thing pisses me. Like, you never realize how like inept. Like, I wonder how people get through society this long, have like lived as humans this long, when they can't even like understand like a simple ticketing system. Like, you take a ticket, they read the number. When it's your number, you go. But people are like, it's like number 20, and people are like, oh, I'm number 30. The girl working there's like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Great. So you can't count. Like.
Yeah, no. Some people are very.
Yeah.
Just inconsiderate and pushy.
Inconsiderate, yeah. Like, it makes me feel a lot better about myself when I experience that.
Well, you're such a sweetie. You're so polite.
I really am. You are too, though.
Yeah, in public.
Yeah. I just have a lot of goose. Thanks, Mum.
But yeah, we went to Brunetti's last night because we went to watch a little film.
Cinema.
Went to the cinema, my happy place for sure. I love the cinema. We were saying it's our dream to live in a cinema.
I would love to live in a cinema.
Yeah.
Like a old one, like a closed down one.
Abandoned cinema. No, have you ever been in a cinema when like you're the only people in the cinema for the screening of the film?
Yeah.
Like, that's like my favorite thing in the whole
I know.
world.
I was kind of thinking that one would maybe like we would be like by ourselves.
I know.
But there was other.
Yeah, I feel like there's never ones by yourself at that Cinema Nova.
I've seen so many movies this year. I've seen like, and you know, I've like famously like, I like don't mind movies, but I do feel like I'm being like tortured watching a movie.
Joli
like,
famously does not like watching a movie.
I do, but I just hate sitting down for 2 hours without like being able to distract myself. And I do that literally, but I also fiddle around in a movie like I'm like
same.
a kid. Like,
no, me too. And I always have to talk, kind of.
Yeah.
I've actually gotten better at not talking in the cinema.
Yeah.
But because I also do enjoy going to the cinema by myself as like a break.
Yeah.
But like when I'm with people, I feel like I always like have the urge to talk in the cinema. And certain people get really annoyed going to the movies with me.
I never have. But it's because I talk as well.
Yeah, we're on like the same level.
Yeah. But that was like a quiet like cinema. But
it's
yeah,
pretty
like
fair. People were laughing and stuff.
Yeah, I've been trying to train myself to be more cultured, you know?
Yeah.
Since this is a social and cultural commentary podcast, I need to learn to love the cinema, learn to love art, learn to love movies, learn to love music. No, I love music.
Learn to love
myself.
Lady Gaga 6.
No, what's it called? No, not masochism.
What are you talking about?
It's Lady Gaga's album's not called Lady Gaga 6. Mayhem, yeah.
No, but I don't think that was like before it was.
Yeah, Mayhem.
Announced.
Love Mayhem.
Yeah.
But no, the movie we saw was
Queer. Yeah.
With Daniel
Craig.
Craig, yeah.
Love him.
Yeah.
Love seeing him play an old queen.
Well, yes.
How did you find the film, Jolly? We haven't spoken about it yet, really.
Yeah,
we saved it. We like rode the tram home in silence because we wanted to save our discussion for.
Don't worry, we were still queening out, baby.
We were still queening out, just not about the film.
Yeah, just like about dogs and like things like that.
Yeah, soup. Yeah.
We're
always on about soup lately. It's crazy.
Generally, I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, first thoughts, like, or final thoughts of it. First, no, I did really enjoy it. Like, I thought it was like a good movie.
Yeah.
It was a little long. There were some parts that were a little confusing.
Yeah.
But the guy, the book is based on the author. I did not realize who he was.
William S. Burroughs. Yeah.
Love his books.
Well,
I've read Junkie. That was one of my favorite books when I was like 12.
Yeah. Well, Queer was like meant to be an extension of Junkie. I haven't read Queer.
No, I haven't read Queer either.
But it was released like 35 years later or something.
True.
Because he like put it down and stopped working on it.
Junkie to Queer
Yeah,
pipeline.
literally. That's how
or
it goes.
Queer to Junkie.
That's how it goes usually.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, literally.
But, well, because I didn't know anything about the film. I hadn't watched it. I just knew it was that director with Luca Guadagnino. How do you say that last name? Guadagnino?
I don't know who the director is.
It's the one that did Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah,
and
I forgot his last name.
It's something along those lines. Italian.
Yeah.
Well, he's done lots of films. Suspiria, Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah.
Challenges.
Yeah. Makes good movies.
Yeah.
I
can't remember what I was going. I really quite liked it. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. Like, Jolly and I were like, should we go to the movies? Like, and that was on. Someone said that it was good had seen it. And we went in pretty much totally blind, except like someone told us it was good.
Yeah.
But
I didn't even know it was going to be a gay movie.
But no, I didn't realize it was based on the novella or anything like that. And I was like quite interested once I realized that it was. And I thought, well, I mean, I don't know how different it is from the book or whatever because I haven't read it personally. Yeah. But I liked the adaptation. I think it was a really good story and like good character portrayal. I liked what like Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross did the soundtrack, which is always amazing.
The soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah, like they're always on point. I loved the scene. I liked how they incorporated like modern music into it, even though it's set in the 50s.
Yeah, literally. I was like, why is there so much Nirvana?
Yeah, it's like, why is Nirvana playing when I was walking down the street? But I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
I think it kind of made it feel more relevant. And I think the characters in it are still like very relatable to people we experience nowadays.
No, totally. I think most of us have like been in the position of like, I don't know about you, but like both of those characters of like, you know, if you delve into like what like the simple part of it is about like a situationship kind of vibe, you know, like that's a very like baseline like kind of
baseline
interpretation
of it, and then it like.
And I feel like you kind of like I've been both of those people, the hot young bang and the old queen. But no, they both did a like good job of like portraying that like.
No, definitely. I think both all the acting in it was very good.
Yeah. what was his name? Eugene. I forgot the actor's name.
Yeah.
He did a good job of it. I think.
I never really seen. Well, we tried to look up what he'd been in.
Nothing
and
like
nothing we'd
special.
seen.
Yeah. Or like memorable, not special. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was parts that I was like a little like confused by. Like
at first, I think when they'd have the weird kind of dream sequences, but then I realized that just was like metaphorical for like the drug use.
Yeah, that was what I was confused by. Like I was confused by like it was set in like the 50s, clearly in like Mexico. But like why is like everybody just like openly gay? Like everybody was a faggot. Like everybody was just like walking around like with their harnesses on and like like it was like I was like that Smith was a little yeah. Literally it was like Smith Street, Mexico.
Well, I think it was like just like a kind of
it's a fantasy.
No, it was like
it's not
like
real life.
outlying community.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
And like they were kind of still low key about it, obviously, but
yeah.
When you're
in juice.
When you're an old sassy gay.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to hide.
No, totally. Yeah, that makes sense. The drug part wasn't confusing.
I quite liked how they did that as well.
Yeah, because you didn't even know he was like addicted to heroin.
Yeah,
until halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, no, I like. Well, he sees like the shit on the table the first time they go to the house. That's when I clocked it. Yeah, I clocked that glasses case full of stuff.
No, that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was looking
yeah.
at. No, that shot of like him like shooting up, like that went for like 5 minutes. Really loved that shot.
Yeah, same actually.
Yeah, it was really pretty. As pretty as shooting up can be.
Yeah. I think it was really funny to see like Daniel Craig shoot up as well.
Literally
like James Bond.
Literally him to like queen out, be a faggot, like
yeah,
suck cock,
it was
like,
really good.
Do heroin, do coke, like.
It was a great role for him. I think.
Yeah, it really expanded his portfolio.
Definitely, I was quite surprised. I never really seen him play anything else except like very serious.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Do you find him attractive?
Kind of. I was gonna say he's pretty hot.
Yeah, I was like thinking. I was like, would I go?
When I was watching the film, I was like, wait, he's pretty hot actually.
Yeah. I was like, it would go like.
One way or another.
One or another for me, like watching that movie, I was like, ew, he's disgusting. And then I was like, wait, no, actually, kind of nummies.
I was like taking myself out of the character, obviously.
Yeah.
But like looking at him, I was like, yeah, he's hot.
Yeah.
I think he's hotter than the young one because the young one was a bit skinny for me.
Oh really? No, I thought the young one's so hot.
Like he was a very attractive person. I think he's not very my type.
He's not your type, yeah. No, but honestly though, like if you put him in like normal like modern day clothes, like I probably wouldn't find him as hot. Like there's just something so hot about 1950s clothing.
Yeah, see, whereas Daniel Craig in like normal clothes is still hot.
Yeah, but it's just like something about a man in just like a 1950s fit, like a little hat and like.
Yeah, but then also if you saw them like walking down the street and like right now dressed in 1950s.
Oh no, totally. I would be like, girl, like that's like I would not go. Well, I probably would go there, but like.
You'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Literally, but I'm just like, damn, wow, we've really like failed as a society when like now it's hot for men to be wearing baggy t-shirts and baggy jeans and
I know.
piercings and high heels and makeup. What happened to classic men's fitted pants, nice shirt, nice hat, classic glasses? Yummy.
I'm sure people still do that. We just don't know those people.
Touche.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't happen. Maybe it happens in like London.
I don't know. No.
Not in Australia. Like the men, like who. Actually, no. I sent you on TikTok. Remember? Olga
yeah, those.
She was interviewing those like those guys.
They're dressed quite dapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, style has gotten out of hand.
That's what I'm saying. Needs to be a little bit of a gender binary, baby.
That's not even the gender binary thing, though. I think it's just like no one has decorum, including me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm lazy.
Yeah. Back to the movie.
Yeah, no.
That final sequence was very interesting.
Yeah, I quite liked it. I don't know. I think the middle section, like once they go to South America and they go to the jungle a bit, that kind of dragged on a little bit for me.
That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah.
I feel like they could have done that more quickly. And then by the time it got to the end, it was a bit just like, okay, like there's just more shit happening. And I'm kind of like ready to
wrap it up.
Yeah. But overall, I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think it like was very beautiful. It was visually stunning.
It was visually the best I've seen in a while, to be honest.
Probably agree. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else I've watched that was.
Plot-wise, it could have been like thinned out a little bit at parts, I think. Like in the same
like
way
book is like a really short piece of writing. It's not like a big fleshed out novel.
Yeah, but I get they went like shot by shot, I guess, like of like the whole book.
Yeah.
But I think it did like it was very interesting how like I would actually need to read the book because like because it was the movie did it in a way that was like almost went from something very like realistic to like not fantasy but
more
kind
abstract
of fantasy and abstract which I think maybe made
like it's like kind of surrealist because I was wondering that while we were watching it being like I wonder if it's this like surreal in the book. Obviously like they're taking drugs, they do the ayahuasca ceremony and I don't know like what that would have been written like in the book. But I think it was like definitely an interesting way to portray it and it made sense without it being like over the top. I think. Yeah,
I think the drug part like did like that kind of hallucinatory aspect did get like slightly confusing at points, but like until you like kind of got it. I think that's like why it might translate better in the books because it did just seem like a very thing about like love and like longing and you know that kind of thing which I did like at first. Like I was watching, I was like, okay, this is the direction the movie's going. Love a gay movie about like unrequited love, like and then it went in like a different way which I liked, but I don't know if they fully like kind of in the movie like put all the pieces together.
Like got sense. Like grasped
how
the point.
Didn't explain like how it could that all kind of like related to
totally
the same point,
I think it was all very kind of subjective in some ways. And I'm assuming that's how the book would be written though.
I think I personally just like find interpreting books easier than movies.
Definitely.
I'm such a writer myself.
And I think nowadays especially a lot of films are kind of very like point blank, like this is like the metaphor they're trying to express and like whatever. And I think that was one that is a little bit more ambiguous, but I didn't find it that ambiguous personally.
No, I didn't find it ambiguous. I got like the point of it because it's like it was very clearly that like
I think some people wouldn't like I think there would be people that don't like this film, definitely.
There was just like I guess it was just some themes that I think just didn't like all come together in the end, you know, like the main character William Lee. Well, because his drug use just didn't like it didn't add a lot. But
But if you look at Burroughs' work,
well, I've read like Junkie.
Well, it's like the same character, pretty like. It's like his like. The character is like it is kind of a version of himself, even though he like wasn't really that gay or anything at all, apparently. But I think William Burroughs just like incorporated his drug use into all of his writing because that was an experience he could relate to. Like he was like a lifelong junkie, so
that's just life.
That's just his life and that's his experience and what he knows, and that's like an aspect he can bring to a character to probably make them more complex.
Yeah, totally.
And it's like an extension of himself.
Yeah, that does make sense. Like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because of that final ayahuasca like kind of thing. I was like, damn, was there like more significance to this drug use throughout, you know?
No, I don't think so. I think maybe even just incorporating like the heroin use and doing that through like the surreal kind of way.
Yeah, totally.
Would just tie in the ayahuasca more, because with stuff like that, how else would you really...
That makes sense. Like, why would you do ayahuasca if you've never like even done like...
No, but I just mean in like the way it was filmed, kind of like they probably couldn't just make it surreal just for the ayahuasca, so it because it would stick out from the rest of the film. I think
that makes sense. Yeah.
And I think like the drug use was just another layer to like this character being like troubled and like insecure and whatever.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean I did like the turns it made. At first, it was like the situationship part. I was like, damn, been there. Like I've been the old guy. I was like, damn. Like it was like the nuances were very like.
No,
good.
I think it was very relevant. Yeah,
and, like, looks and stuff. I was like, damn, I've been there when like you can tell someone don't really like you, but like you can't like help but like try. Yeah. You know? Like.
No, I think that was so like endearing, and the characters were really good at like in expressing that situation.
Totally. It was very it was pretty graphic, pretty hot.
Yeah.
But the one thing like early on that I was like didn't understand the significance of, and I don't know if you like noticed it, but like the early on in the movie when Daniel Craig fucks Omar Apollo, like the sex worker.
Yeah.
And there was no English, like it was all in Spanish.
Yeah.
And he had like a necklace of like a centipede.
Yeah.
And then at the end, there was like a centipede at some point. Or like, I think he was hallucinating
and so
Eugene with like a centipede.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, was that?
I forgot to look that up, actually. I was wondering about it.
I just remembered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I didn't really understand the centipede references. I guess it could be in the book.
All the sex scene, like, I was like, it seemed like really random.
Yeah, well, I thought it was interesting because when they started, like, that whole sequence was just in Spanish without subtitles. But then later in the film, when people were speaking Spanish, they showed subtitles.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting because it was kind of just like, okay, if you can't speak Spanish, which I'm assuming most people watching like an English language film don't necessarily understand it. And I think that was obviously purposeful because then you kind of just see like the vibe that's going on.
Totally.
And like read from the actual behaviors and expressions as opposed to the words.
True. And like now that I do like think about it, it's like throughout the movie, like the only time, like I'm pretty sure there's only like a couple Mexican characters who actually speak. Like they're always like workers or something like that. Like they don't speak very often. And like I don't even think of any Mexican characters besides the doctor wasn't Mexican.
No, the doctor was in South America.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't think, like, I guess that might be...
But he was still speaking English.
Yeah, there might be something to that, like, that they were kind of just, like, dehumanizing the, like, Mexican characters in a way.
Maybe.
Or, like, excluding them from, like... Because it was about, like, an American, like, kind of commune.
Community, like, based in wherever they were in Mexico.
And I guess they had some sort of, like, privilege to be able to be, like, being queer, you know, and exploring their, like, homosexuality, whereas, like... you know, the Mexican characters were either working or like sex workers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
Definitely.
Could be something like that.
I think there definitely would be aspects of that.
Yeah, totally.
Especially based on the time and like whatever.
Yeah.
All of that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, but generally I enjoyed that movie.
Thought it was a good watch.
Yeah.
I would recommend for people to see it.
Yeah. Go watch Queer, baby.
Yeah, it was great. It's like so into movies lately.
Yeah. Let us know if there's any movies.
I've watched heaps of movies lately, actually. Since like the start of the year.
Yeah.
I've watched the movies like every 2 weeks at least, I think.
No, I've been to the movies like 6 times this year.
Really?
Because I had the
you watched the Japanese horror films.
marathon at Acme.
Yeah.
Which was great.
How did you find that?
Loved.
Yeah.
Love Japanese horror. Japan in general, baby.
Yeah, it's your favorite.
I'm a weeb through and through. No, it was good. Like, they had some good classics there, and like there was this one from the 70s called House that like I never even heard of. Like, it was really good. You should watch it.
House.
And then Audition, which is like a classic like horror movie.
Yeah.
Which I watched when I was like 12 because it was meant to be like one of the most fucked up movies ever. And
True.
when I was 12, I was just doing that. But then watching it as a 27-year-old, I'm like, it wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then the last one was like an anime one called Perfect Blue, and apparently like Black Swan is based on.
Oh, really?
A lot of it, all the shots or something are based.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Off a cartoon.
Yeah, an anime. Another cartoon, baby.
Same shit to me.
No.
I don't know.
Don't even try it.
I'm iffy with anything animated.
Yeah. What about Looney Tunes?
I love Looney Tunes, but that's classic.
Yeah. And Sesame Street. Oh, that's
Sesame Street's not animated, it's puppets, which I love puppets.
You do love puppets.
Yeah.
You would kill it on the RuPaul's Drag Race puppet challenge.
I literally would. I love puppets. They're so funny.
Yeah. They really are. Would you date a puppet?
No.
No, not a puppet, like a puppeteer.
Oh, probably. No, I couldn't.
Yeah. Well, you never know.
Too many personalities in that mix.
Mm-hmm. Big personalities.
Trust. Like, what if you're fighting with your partner and they pull out like Kermit the Frog to argue with you?
They're like, Kermit agrees with me. And then Kermit's like, wow, I don't. Wait, I actually forgot how Kermit sounds.
I'm not going to do a Kermit voice, no.
Miss Piggy, I couldn't do.
That sounded like, I don't know. Marge, yeah.
Yeah, love her.
Yeah. We need more puppet films out. There hasn't been one for a very long time.
Well, Saw. Love Saw.
Yeah, that's like classic.
That's a classic, yeah. Classic Billy the Puppet.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time I watched something with a puppet, actually.
You watch Sesame Street compilations on TikTok?
Yeah, true. That's actually very true. Yeah, but I feel like the Sesame Street, that's not a film.
Yeah. Okay, we're at like an hour 20.
Yeah. We should
we
probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
I don't think we have that much else to say.
I don't think so.
I think we just wanted to cover some fun things this episode.
An hour 20, like that's like more than I thought we could.
Yeah,
we got the gift of that gap.
Yeah,
baby.
but girl, you know we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
When we just did, we talked about the dumbest.
Yeah. There was a lot of good points though made.
I think that was quite an intellectual discussion for us.
Yeah, you really got into the crux of my brain. Mainly because I was like pretty sober this one.
I have that skill. I have that skill amongst people.
Yeah, I mean, we were gonna continue our series of our favorite quotes of the week, but Instagram doesn't let you screenshot anymore.
I know, so if we send it on
really
Instagram, it can't
I
screenshot.
know.
So
we just need to make sure we like you can click keep in chat, so then like.
Oh yeah, so we can keep them in the chat.
Yeah. So
we
that
didn't
segment
pick one
is
out.
just off for this week, baby.
Yeah, we'll come back to it once we figure it out how to get around this censorship.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, guys.
But yeah, tune in next time.
Bye, hunties.
Bye.